It is commonly known that testosterone declines as you age, especially after the ages of 30. And in the fitness industry, it's very common for these people to start taking TRT. I'm going back within the normal range. I'm not actually on steroids. When that's completely a lie. Since taking TRT and being in the normal range and then having actually normal testosterone levels are two completely different things. These companies will convince you that when you're 35 years old, you need to take their testosterone or else you're not going to have a good quality life. That is complete bullshit if you understand testosterone and how it works. Before I start the video, I want to say that I have a full course on how to optimize your testosterone levels naturally in order to have a good life, build more muscle, be more confident, etc. Go check out the link in the description. Now, you probably have this idea in your head that when you get older, when you get to 30, 40, 50 years old, your testosterone starts declining and then you're going to need to start taking some kind of drug, some kind of TRT if you want to actually keep your testosterone levels natural. Even though technically it may be true, this is extremely misleading. Made up bullshit by the TRT industry, just making any excuse for any man to just hop on TRT, when that's just not how the body works, right? You having, let's say you're 40 years old, you do a testosterone blood test. Oh look, I'm on 200 nanograms, I've got low natural testosterone, let me just start taking TRT because my body can't make it anymore. That's just not how it works. That doesn't make any sense. If you have any understanding of the hormone testosterone, you will know that it's complete bullshit. These people will do anything, just do anything for you to fucking inject testosterone into yourself. The TRT industry, even the steroids industry, excusing the use of steroids, which really pisses me off. Why is steroids being glorified now? Before steroids, people will look down on it, people will have shame. But now, it's like it's glorified. People should use steroids. It's like it's encouraged now. A fitness influencer lists as hard as he can for how many years, and then he doesn't see any progress. He hits his natural peak, and then he just starts taking testosterone or whatever the fuck he's taking. And also, I'm here to expose a myth about these people, which is the fact that your testosterone actually doesn't decline naturally as you age. It's the things you do as you age that decreases your testosterone. So theoretically speaking, a 40-year-old man and a 20-year-old man, if they have the exact same lifestyle, they're gonna roughly have the exact same testosterone. Despite what you heard. It's a correlation, it's not a causation. Because what happens when you get older? Obviously you have a job, you work longer hours, so you're more stressed. You have a family to take care of, you're married, you have a wife and kids, which is shown to lower your testosterone levels in order for you to become a better father. You start working out and being active as much. And since you got your wife and kids at home to take care of, you're not as social. You don't really go out with your friends. You're not really pursuing new women as well. That is the definition of a low testosterone lifestyle combined with your shit diet. And there you go. That's the reason why a 40-year-old has low testosterone. That's why he has 200 nanograms. It's not because his balls can't magically produce it anymore. I'm thinking about biologically, this makes zero sense. Warriors who actually didn't die in battle, who survived on, how could they go on battle for so long? Passing their 50s and 60s. Oh, but us men, after 29 years old, we gotta start taking TRT. Also, the same people who get prescribed TRT don't look at the other factors with testosterone. See, it's not only about your total testosterone level, because sure it matters, but it basically means nothing in isolation. Now, what do I mean by this? Now, testosterone is actually binded to the androgen receptor. And without the androgen receptor, you are literally a woman. You could have 3,000 nanograms of testosterone. You could be injecting yourself with all the steroids in the world. And if your androgen receptor is not working, you will literally be born a woman. And you start taking them steroids, it does nothing. You look exactly like a woman. That's because your androgen receptors are just not working. So my point is, if you have, let's say, if you see a fitness influencer who's not on steroids, by the way, and he's on 400, 300 nanograms per deciliter of testosterone, but he has high testosterone symptoms like he has a great libido, high aggression, a lot of muscle mass, a beard, confidence, etc. He has all the symptoms of high testosterone, but he has 300 nanograms, then he still has high levels of testosterone activity. See, that 300 nanograms of testosterone is getting fully used up. And some people have symptoms of low testosterone, and they do a blood test and they get 600-700 nanograms, but they think, wow, I actually have high testosterone, I thought I had low testosterone. Yeah, because you do have low testosterone activity. These are two completely different things, and activity is the thing that actually gets you the symptoms and what matters. I always say this, don't look at the blood test, look at the symptoms. It really pisses me off seeing this online because young men, especially like us, who want to be more masculine, build muscle, we're usually more vulnerable to these kind of things because we're like, oh shit, I can build more muscle insanely fast. Or like, oh, I'm gonna get extremely confident. And personally, me, it would ruin your honor. So I'm always gonna go down the natural path. And us men, we build it. We build our strength. We build our masculinity from the get-go. We don't rent our masculinity from a bottle. That's why I've been researching testosterone for so long, so I can naturally increase it. And you can still have high testosterone even though you don't take anything. Before I end the video, if you want to know how to boost your testosterone levels naturally to a very high healthy level, then go check out the link in the description. That's been Team TMS, Testosterone Muscle Strength. Bye.